All right, so it looks like these guys are pretty much ready to go, and we should be getting this one kicked off very soon.
Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
All right, players are ready.
1.
Here is your countdown, and it's game time, baby. KoQ 5. Continuing this dual cup, you got Alexander versus, that's going to be ScrMz, so a couple of translations to make in your head, transcribing those names. We are on Arrow Walk, and I can't believe we went 20 seconds on Arrow Walk without a kill, so obviously these two playing hyper-conservative, just going to slow things down to a snail's pace. Up, and just like that, first kill, you do see Alexander now up top. That's going to be Demon grabbing that 100 armor. He'll be falling back, using that link to try to push him away. He knows he's done heavy damage, trying to cut him off at shock. A couple more shots may get him a kill. There's one. That lightning gun coming out. He has to avoid those rockets, and he goes down. So 2 quick kills here for ScrMz. We're going to follow him, see if he can convert a spawn kill here. Oh, there's another kill, this time by that minigun. So Alexander, and then the follow-up snipe from that lightning gun. He'll be chasing him through the teleport. That can be dangerous on this map. Anything from flak. I've even seen shield belt kills coming through there. And there's another kill this time to tie it right back up. Like I said, this is a fast and furious map. It's so small, so quick to get around. This is the kind of map you can see, you know, 20 or 30 point games happen. And back and forth these guys go. I mean, so far neither of them able to really establish much control. There you go, 1 frag difference. When you quick look at the scoreboard, but I almost don't want to show the scoreboard for very long because of how fast things change on this map. Ooh, another kill right off the back with the shot. You got to be careful. Combos can be big, so, you know, obviously shot primary is so critical in duel on most maps. In this map, you can get a lot of poke damage with it, but the ability to predict and hit those combos and force your opponent to walk into major damage is so critical. Oh, there's that classic fight over the armor up top. This time, Alexander winning with 6 HP. It was basically health keg versus big armor there. Health keg, of course, adding 99 HP, so pretty much even as far as the power-ups go. Oh, nice, patient sniper there. Given that he was down to 16 HP, that LG shot was fairly dangerous. He had ScrMz chasing him down, ready to take him out. Able to come out with some free damage and back away. Still only 41 HP and another well-predicted lightning gun shot. Did he take piston damage there? Looks like he did, down to 4 HP, and now he's going to be on the run. That's the thing. When you take damage on this map, you need to fill up not a lot of room to run. Go on board with ScrMz, has the keg back in his hand. Try to get the air rocket, can't get it. Air rockets in 2K4 is so difficult because of how small that, which you might think of as the hurt box, I suppose is. Still going for the mid-air shot. It's going to finally just switch to Link. He has that extra health, so he was able to tank that damage without too much trouble, but shot after shot raining down, going to put ScrMz on the run. Now you see him using those teleporters to try to create some distance, let his shield charge back up, and maybe get in position for a power-up. Oh, he goes down though, so smart move there to cut him off and go back to Alexander, getting another kill up by 3. Trying to establish some control in this map. Looking for the spawn kill. Point blank flak that'll get rid of his shield, and now he has the angle to cut him off at belt. That was a nice drop down there. Knew exactly where he wanted to be. Oh, and there's those rockets. Smart play there. Instead of trying to hit him in midair, he waited for him to land on that ramp. And there's the killing spree. Alexander on a roll now. see the assault rush there, not really doing a ton of damage. So ScrMz for the moment has slowed things down a little bit. It can be so easy to get locked into a cycle of being spawn killed on this map. Did a decent job getting a flak cannon in his hands, doing some damage, and there is a flak ball straight to the face. You saw him kiss that smiley face and go down. So a 6 frag lead seems like a big deal in duel, but on this map in particular, I mean, you saw how quickly that happened. Definitely a big advantage for Alexander, but certainly not out of reach for ScrMz either. Armor goes, and now both big power-ups in the control of ScrMz, but he rockets himself in the face and erases both of them. He had such a huge armor and health stack there. Back to square one with just 99 HP. Oh, he missed the keg there. I think that was an accident. Either that or he just didn't see it. He went down to pick up health. Keg was staring him right in the face. It could have been they wanted to make the most of it by stacking up to max health and then grabbing it. Oh, and eats another flak ball. The fall away flak balls in this map have been so critical. Oh, and missing the teleporter. ScrMz makes him pay with a lightning gun shot. Some nice flak there, actually, to catch him in the corner. And that 100 armor is going to allow him to be aggressive again, even though he only has 18 health. And the prediction combos can be so huge, just that instant damage. Tracking people through teleporters. You can see both players looking pretty comfortable in this map, though. Fight over the keg, and it looks like ScrMz grabbed the keg. Alexander blew them both up, and that extra 99 HP just enough to save him, earns him another kill. Only down by 3 now. He actually clipped that shock ball right there on the corner. If he doesn't clip it, it might get behind him and get him another kill. Does chase him off though. So 150 armor for ScrMz here on the run, trying to track him down. Only about halfway through this one, so plenty of time left, especially on a map of this size. Oh, he's got a beat on him from behind. And here's that game, that sort of cat and mouse. Do you try to cut them off, or do you give chase? It's so easy to do either one. But we've seen those defensive flat balls and combos come up huge already in this game. Oh, the nice peak lightning gun shot. You saw what he did there. Through the flat primary, off the wall to protect himself. Oh, just misses with the flat ball there, and Alexander, Demon, was able to grab that keg. Now ScrMz gonna have to be a little bit more careful. Might even give up a weapon. You see that flak coming in there. Now here's the question, is who has better timing? It looks like ScrMz had to back up there. So that 100 armor was actually huge. Go on board with Alexander. Look at him, up to 107. That allowed him to survive that flak, and ScrMz flaks himself. So both players now killing themselves once. And it will be a 3 frag difference right now. But still, over 6 minutes to go. Nice use of that teleporter. So when he went through that teleporter, you saw how he landed up top. That's actually kind of awkward to do in UT compared to Quake. In Quake, you just ride your momentum, air control over. In UT, it feels a little weird. It takes a little bit of getting used to. So it's something that you have to do very intentionally. Oh, the nice twitch lightning gun shot there. Alexander right now looking very, very comfortable. Oh, and the double bounce flak. Just ricocheting off the walls. But yeah, that move to land up top out of the teleporter. It's not the hardest move in the game, but it's something where you absolutely have to do it with intentionality. So it was a nice play there. You really have to kind of wrap your head around this map's layout. You can't really if you have to stop to think of where you are and where your opponent are, or where your opponent is, rather, you're going to find yourself in trouble. So that just shows how comfortable both these players are on this map, that they've been bouncing around it so quickly.
5 minutes remaining.
Oh, nice rocket to finish it up. And Alexander there, still coming out of that fight with 150 armor. Almost as important as getting the kill. Is coming out with enough health to then stand in there looking for the spawn kill. Nice lightning gun shot right there to get damage rocket on top of it. And there is the teleport kill. Actually respawned right in front of him. Thought we might see a double kill. If anyone's seen videos online, yeah, not uncommon to see multi-kills on this map. And if someone's playing silly, you might even see a monster kill if they keep diving right at you. There's just so many opportunities to dive right into a spawn point after getting a kill. Oh, the nice combo from behind. And the flak ball takes him out. You just saw that one in slow motion. You saw him. ScrMz trying to hit him off the spawn with another one. Doesn't work, but he gets in his face. And another midair flak ball right there. The cat is excited. I hope you are. You see him answer right back, and now ScrMz on the run. Alexander not afraid to start a fight with 50 armor. Oh, and this time timing again. Knowing exactly when that 100 armor spawns is so critical, so you don't get there early or late. That cost Alexander there, and in this case cost him 2 kills as he chased him down with the flag. I should say cost ScrMz as Alexander got up there. Kills him on the chase down, and now up to 10 points. With the time remaining, this is going to start being an issue as far as the clock is concerned. Oh, up close flak. And Alexander going down again. We'll go on board with ScrMz to see what he can make happen. Down 9, which you can make up that kind of gap in a hurry on this map. But he needs to go on a run and sustain it. He's been getting these 2 or 3 kills in a row runs, and then Alexander's been answering right back. There's a couple nice rockets. Good prediction there. Oh, and his lightning gun shot eaten up by that shield gun. He's got the flak though. Takes him out. Alexander's flak has been on point this game. ScrMz's flak has been on point this game. Alexander's competitive advantage has really been his sniper shots, but there's some rockets showing them off too. There's another keg going to Alexander. And at this point, with the clock down to just over 2 minutes to go, every single pickup that he grabs, that's essentially just going to erase more time off the clock. That's one more, 100 damage that ScrMz has to do to try to make up this gap. And with that kill right there, that's going to reset him, and that might actually do it. Anything can happen on Airwalk, but that kill is getting mighty tall at this point. Alexander, you see jumping up again, grabbing that armor. At this point, take a quick look at the scoreboard. Oh, ScrMz flaks himself in the face. That one wasn't even forced, just an unforced error. Not really going to make a difference at this point, as you see Alexander, just kind of a war of attrition over time. Able to wear him down. And we saw them both go on streaks of kills, right? 2 or 3 in a row here, back and forth. But I think Alexander was able to crank out 4 or 5 kills in a row. And then when his turn was over, you'd see ScrMz crank out like 2 or 3 kills. And that was the difference, as Alexander's runs were just longer. Nice follow-away combo there. So you saw the headshot damage, head on fire, gonna erase him with that combo to finish off that kill, and we might see one more kill in these last 10 seconds.
7, 6, 5, 4.
And ScrMz gonna stand in there and just try to get that last flak ball kill. Not gonna happen. Flip back and forth here. Check out the stats real quick. A ton of damage coming out with the flat cannon by ScrMz. Not surprising, just the eyeball test from watching that. And 3 headshots coming out from the lightning gun from Demon, who is playing as Alexander. That also not surprising given what we saw. But map 1 going to Alexander. All right, so it looks like players are in, their pings are starting to settle. We are on Ironic for map 2, so this is another map, actually. That'll be interesting to see if ScrMz wants to try to make use of that flak up close on this map. He'll have his opportunities. It won't be as easy as on Arrow Walk, but even on Arrow Walk, we saw the prediction lightning gun from Demon. I mean, he was just on point, knew exactly where he was going to be, had him lined up. There was a couple of nice twitch shots, but largely it was prediction based. It was putting the crosshair where he knew his opponent was going to be and letting him run into his shot. And this is a map that's really all about that. So Ironic is basically a donut, right? It's essentially like a circle with a hole in the middle that you can cross through. So if you can catch your opponent diving into combos, diving into flak balls, diving into rockets, you can get those prediction shots. But you're also going to have a lot of opportunities to take those pot shots and those pokey shot primaries and those timed, you know, prediction sniper or lightning gun shots. All right, looks like these guys might be ready to go. And I will fix the team names. Here we go, it's game time, baby. KoQ jumping in here for the second map. We've got ScrMz versus Alexander, which is Demon. We saw him take map 1 on Arrow Walk. Ooh, nice tense fight here over the 100 armor. Oh, perfect follow-up rocket. ScrMz there, beating him to the punch. Only had 18 health. Kind of a dangerous choice to step in there and just wait for it. But the second rocket, direct hit, knocks him out. Those were the Quake shots he was really looking for on Arrow Walk. Just couldn't quite hit those frag video direct hit rockets. And now again, standing in this time with a 14 HP. ScrMz is not afraid, but he goes down to the lightning. And Alexander's lightning was on point last game. And there's the combo follow-up. We'll go on board with him. Only 2 HP. Look at that, being aggressive off the kill, going for the spawn kill with such low health. Both players right now being extra aggressive with super low health. Oh, and another combo, this time from ScrMz. Like I said, such a prediction-oriented map. If you can predict when your opponent's going to come around the corner, you got to sometimes be careful in this map. Some of the best players we've ever seen in this map like to crouch walk, like to just sort of sit still sometimes, and Demon getting caught underneath. There you see ScrMz just throwing combos around the corner. When you get caught going to grab those vials, it can be so deadly. Oh, the close range rockets again. So you see ScrMz here. From his perspective, just almost Twitch sniping with those rockets, looking really, really nice with his reactions there. It's so easy to whiff with rockets in this game due to the amplitude of the movement and how high up off the ground you can get so quickly. The splash damage isn't crazy, the damage isn't great. But if you can time it right, you can really do some work. I think this map in particular, rockets are very underrated. You see another shot kill. Shock, though, still going to be probably the most commonly used weapon on this map, just due to the diversity there, both being able to aim and point and click and hit scan, keep people at a distance just like that. Also, the combos around the corner we've already seen come into play. Killing spree now for ScrMz here. Oh, and another quick kill. We'll see if he gets another spawn kill. Has him right in front of him. Not a double kill, but just barely stays alive. 5 HP, and we've seen both players be extra aggressive with less than 20, even less than 10 HP and getting kills. We'll see if that continues to work out for them, though, but keep an eye on that and see if it ends up costing one of them if they decide to take a chance with low HP, and if it doesn't work out. So ScrMz right now looking very good, almost max armor stack. You can see him topping that off, but takes a lightning gun shot right afterwards. Dodges the rockets, and right now taking a ton of damage. One more shot will take him out. Nice job there by Demon of completely negating that health and armor stack instantly. Just waited back there and dared him to chase after him. ScrMz did chase after him and paid the price. Oh, and now he gets stuck down by those vials. Such a dangerous spot to be. Luckily for him, has a shock rifle so that he can throw some combos behind him, create some space, making all sorts of noise, and ends up paying for it. So the question here is, does Alexander have timing on that 100 armor? He's going to be right on top of it. He goes down to the flak. We saw the flak come out quite often for ScrMz in the first map. Mostly been rockets in this map. Look at that link gun tracking, just melts him down. And again, 4 HP, just kill after kill coming out with less than 20 health. There's another flat kill. Just eviscerates him with that primary. Gotta be careful here, and he goes down to the assault rifle. Looked like he was okay with that. Looked like he wanted to stay aggressive, do some damage. Figured if he's gonna go down, he wants to be facing a weak opponent when he comes back. See those vials up. Is ScrMz going to go for the vitals, or is he going to circle back around for that armor? He's going vials. We'll switch over to Alexander Demon. So Demon's going to go for the vials down low. Both players have been caught down there once. Sounds like he's safe this time. We may have a fight over this next 100 armor that spawns. Oh, Demon taking heavy damage and dodges back out into the top of the middle area, right into a combo. Oh, nice prediction there. Heard the health vials being taken behind him. Tried to get a combo out. Couldn't really do much damage with it, though, and ate a ton of flak damage. Oh, nice flak around the corner. Takes him down to 9 HP. He's standing in there, though, and with the lightning gun out, he can still be dangerous. Oh, the flak snipe across mid, though, with 19 health for Alexander, so there you go. Demon chasing him down, though. Still has 19 HP and still chasing him down, and gets a kill this time with 5 HP. These two players, I keep saying it, but they're just living on the edge here. We'll see if we see a big turning point in this map, if one of them decides to be aggressive with such low health and gets turned away, but at this point it's working out. 26 HP. And there is the prediction combo. When you go into that room, that little ramp room with those vials at the bottom, you're so predictable. So we're approaching the halfway point of this map. Of course, map 1 did go to Demon here, so he has that advantage, but I'll be looking at that clock and saying, okay, I've got plenty of time to erase this deficit, but what am I going to do to try to turn things around? I think what he's done successfully is he's baited ScrMz a couple times. He's gotten him to chase him around corners, where when he gets in situations where ScrMz has the health and armor advantage, and sometimes even a positioning advantage, as we see another situation like that. Occasionally, Demon has been able to bait him into walking into big damage. So the question is, can he use that to his advantage? Oh, ScrMz right now shows up right behind him, nails him with the combo. This link gun should melt him down pretty quickly. A little bit of goo damage. Goo can actually be very scary on this map, but not really connecting there. So back up to reach the halfway point to an 8 frag lead. And ScrMz at this point almost doubling him up, but there's an example, 2 combos in a row, and that's what Demon had been doing when he had success so far in this map. We'll see if he can learn from that and maybe try to essentially reproduce it. Basically try to kite ScrMz into some free shots. Oh, nice wall dodge combo right there. In mid-air, and so important getting back up to over 70 health, basically. 50 on top, that'll allow him to stand in there and fight next time he finds him, but all of the weapons have already been scooped up, so Demon right now not finding a whole lot to control. Combos back and forth. Lightning gun does hit, this time from ScrMz, who's kind of fallen back into playing a little bit of the distance game with this hit scan. Demon gives up that 50 armor. He's going to try to cut him off down by 100. I don't think he saw him. It looked like ScrMz went down by 50. And, oh, maybe he didn't. Okay, so there's one big combo comes out. They're both kind of baiting each other out, playing a game of chicken over this 100 armor. Next shot will kill. Goes to ScrMz, getting that kill and the 100 armor. Now he's going to be hyper aggressive. You see the stomp on top doing a little bit of damage. Maybe more importantly, body blocking him. Follows that up with a kill. Oh, and right there, that combo, that fall away combo, that's what Demon has been successful with, is baiting him into chasing down. He only had 54 health. Minigun out. You're so vulnerable whenever you go around a corner like that. That combo hits might take him out. I mean, that's the kind of thing. But instead, we get that close range minigun. So difficult to escape. Now the flak ball fadeaway puts him in position to get a shot on the spawner. Doesn't hit it, but ScrMz again back firmly in control. And basically what we're seeing is just the opposite of last map. So remember last map I was saying both players had their runs. You know, map 1, ScrMz was able to rattle off 2-3 kills in a row at a time. Demon was able to rattle off 3, 4, 5 kills in a row. And it was just a matter of one player's runs being longer. And it was the same kind of thing here. Both players have put together, you know, obviously strings of kills. You can see 21-11, a pretty high scoring game. But when ScrMz takes control of the map, he's just been churning out much longer killing sprees, basically. Ooh, big combo up top. Another one should be out of shield, and there it goes, taking him down. Interesting, looking for the spawn kill here. Don't know the timing of the 100. There it is. And he's going to wait on that. Maybe try to bait him into a combo. Doesn't work. He actually gets baited into a combo himself. Saves himself with the shot primary and the follow-up. Combos back and forth. Demon maybe getting a little bit frustrated, chasing him down with the assault rifle. Taking him down to 3 HP. He's got a chance to take him out, and he does. Oh no, he kills himself with the shock, actually. So, okay, that was, we'll call it an unorthodox exchange. Now these two are just diving at each other. They know the other player's weak. Got assault rifle versus minigun. Assault rifle wins, but now Demon's down to 27 HP, and there's more assault rifle off the spawn. These two are just trading kills back and forth, down to 10 HP. And another assault rifle kill this time. You see Demon on the hunt, trying to track him down. He knows he's weak, but he did just grab the 50 armor. And ScrMz may have grabbed the flat cannon, so it's going to be a little bit harder for him to chase him down now. At the very least, certainly more dangerous. And now that 100, and credit to ScrMz there, and that hectic back and forth, just gauntlet of kills right there. ScrMz able to continue to keep his timing on that 100, which is so important because then that allowed him to get back up to, back up to a nice armor stack once the dust settled. We'll watch Demon here as he tries to eat into this lead, down 10 with less than 3 minutes to go. These two have been playing at an absolutely blazing fast pace on this map. But 10 points in 2.5 minutes, definitely going to be difficult on a map. It's not a huge map, but it's definitely a map where you can break line of sight. If you're not playing hyper aggressive on Ironic, you can whittle down the clock relatively easily. It looks like there is the GG coming out, realizing he's just out of time. Take a quick look at the stats there.
Minutes remain.
So I'm not sure if they're going to map vote this or how the map voting or how the selection works. Yeah, you see the 47% sniper, or I should say lightning gun. Pretty solid. Now only 21 shots fired. You can see the shock definitely a bigger factor there. And that I think was a big difference. I mean, on Arrow Walk, despite being, Arrow Walk and being such close quarters for most of the time, lightning gun was huge on that map, at least from my Demon's perspective.
1 minute remaining.
I mean, look at that 1,500 combo damage coming out from ScrMz. I think that really it was massive. When you can compare that, that's as big as any two weapon. That's as much as that's basically double the combo damage from Demon. More about preferences, though. I mean, you definitely see on this map, some people play a little more lightning gun heavy. You kind of have to be a little more defensive when you do that. Certainly, we've seen a lot of people with the shock primary just pushing people around on this map as well. Oh, did I crash it? And I just crashed the game. Well, good. That's a good time to crash because those players are still getting the next map lined up. So we will relaunch the game and get back in here shortly. Oh, I see they're doing their map bans right now. So does anybody know, is this, I presume this is best of 3. It's like no refinery, no reverse. So we're cutting out some of the smaller maps. Or excuse me, some of the bigger maps. We're leaving some of the smaller maps. We've got Leah left, Backspace. I'm not sure off the top of my head. We could go old school. They could duel on Analysts. I remember playing duels on Analysts and on Analysts in early 2K4 with the damage amp. I think that was back in the demo. I think by the time, well, no, because the demo didn't have analysts, did it? That was 2K3 demo that had analysts, right? Yeah, I can remember early in 2K4 dueling with Amp on analysts. It was not fun. So DM ranking again. I guess technically the original map for this game. It was new to 2K4, wasn't in 2K3, and it was the demo map. So one that a lot of people played the heck out of early on. And in fact, this was sort of the face classic of duels. In other words, there were 24/7 ranking servers up. People would just sit in pubs and duel each other all day long. Your players are ready. Here is your countdown.
4, 3,
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Then it's game time, baby. KoQ jumping into a tiebreaker now. In our 2K4 Kings of Quarantine Cup, you got ScrMz up top, Demon down below as Wouter and Alexander, respectively. Right off the bat, you see scooping up all of these vials is ScrMz. The smart play, knowing exactly what run to make early on in the map, but the minigun chews him up and spits him out. Early first kill there. That also earns him that first 100 armor. Not wanting to go, minigun versus Link, but he does drop that fadeaway flak ball. So you see his strategy there. Circle around, deny the armors, and then grab himself a lightning gun, an early headshot. Had 3 in the first map. Lightning gun played a huge role. That may have been another headshot that damaged him through the shield. Not quite sure, but in any case, the follow-up lightning gun there to get that kill. This is a map that, relatively speaking, I think probably plays to Demon's strengths as far as weapon selection goes. Where we saw ScrMz really find an advantage in the really both of the first 2 maps is when he can close that gap and get into those like close to mid-range flak battles. Some really nice rockets coming out. But you know, Ironic and Rankin are very different in that way. That said, this is a map where the armors are in close quarters. So if you can force those fights in those areas, if you can try to avoid getting into these long range poking and peeking sniper, lightning gun and shock battles across the map, I think that those will probably benefit Demon's playstyle more, but right now, ScrMz taking it to him. You go on board with him, you see, having 130 HP means he can take these peaks. He doesn't really care if he gets shot here. As long as it's not a headshot, he's good. Oh, but he takes a shot there, down to 15 HP, and goes down again. And 3 frag lead early on for Demon, so despite that damage from ScrMz, oh, nice. I think he actually did some fall damage there by comboing right down to the ground. That'll do crater damage. Didn't get the kill, but finish it up with the minigun. Oh, nice timing on the falling combo. Just catches him falling again. Perfect prediction there, because it's not the most natural thing in the world to throw a combo in sort of the mid-air trajectory. All right, so here we see Demon running around the map. This is a map too, and it's interesting when you see people kind of split off on this map. Sometimes you'll see the player in control kind of back up, take this back half of the map and just pick up vials. And basically control lightning gun and vials, and that's kind of all you really need. I've seen times when a player will control shock, lightning, and vials and 50 and not even challenge the 100 armor. This map is kind of, it's a relatively big map for duel, and so you kind of have a few different strategies you can use and choose which sections of the map you want to emphasize. The close range battle. Demon coming out on top, and that time really had the benefit of that extra armor stack. There's those lightning trades right there, but that's going to benefit Demon all day because he can follow up and try to go for the kill. He knows he has more armor and can take more damage. Another lightning gun shot comes in. Both players one shot away. And finally, that might have been a headshot. We do see ScrMz able to take it. Trying to establish some semblance of control here. He's actually going to be aggressive, looking for the spawner. Oh, right in his face, hits the clutch shot. And again, right off the spawn, a quick shot. If he can hit him again, it'll pull within 4. Looking for the headshot there, didn't hit it. Looking for this 100 armor soon. I don't know if he has the exact timing of it. You heard him listening right there. Knew he was above him, heard him grab that health pack and just timed it perfectly. That was akin to those mid-air combos we saw from Demon earlier. So both players doing a great job of placing their combos, predicting the other's movement. Another mid-air combo shoots him right down to the ground. And there's the lightning gun finisher. So ScrMz right now storming back. Remember, this is the tiebreaker map, so winner will be moving on to the lower bracket finals. User will be eliminated just out of the top 3. There's the piston up top, so you can see ScrMz knows he has that armor stack advantage, trying to be aggressive, just predicting as much as possible, just trying to get that free damage. He knows that if he takes the fight right now, he's going to have a big advantage. Just a little bit of flak damage on him, but that minigun's going to chew up Demon, and he's looking for that 100 armor. He gets it. And that will allow him to stand in there and fight a little bit. ScrMz has to be careful, or he does get the kill. However, Demon does deny him that 100 armor and almost dives into another combo, but there's the follow-up lightning. 2 quick lightning guns off of the spawn. That was kind of a dangerous push there by Demon, maintaining his aggressive stance. Oh, a lot of pressure on him though with that minigun. It just like dares you to miss. If someone's in your face with a mini, you've got lightning gun out, you just can't miss. You have to hit 2 shots in a row. Didn't happen, and there's another kill to pull within 1. We're not even halfway through this one, and already these two have just traded runs, and we are back almost dead even here. Give you a quick look at the scoreboard. All right, 100 armor is up. You see ScrMz sitting on top of it. You saw Demon drop a shot down. Oh, and he erases it. Was that that must have been a headshot. You can see his head on fire. So yeah, nice falling headshot there, dropping it down. And now ScrMz has to be careful. He was down to 60 HP. He can stand in there now. We'll go to Demon's perspective. Looks like he's up to 153. Again, there's so many vials on this map. Plays a huge part in Duel. So only 50 armor for Demon, but almost 170 HP. And you just, there's no way that ScrMz right now can build any kind of health and armor stack to combat that on that side of the map. He's on the back side of the map. Oh, and the fall away sniper looks like another headshot. $100 armor should be soon. Oh, he actually gives it up. So ScrMz just out times him there, beats him to the punch. He knows he has the advantage here if he can chase him down and force a fight, but he doesn't want to run directly into free damage with a 2-frag lead, and we're just about halfway through now. Oh, and he gets punched down with that shock, so Demon here playing with fire down to 4 HP. We saw that work out for him quite a few times on Ironic. And now he's going to be on the run, and ScrMz going to be hyper aggressive. Now, he was able to catch him a couple times on Ironic, chasing him in situations like this where he was low HP. ScrMz knew he had the advantage. Got a little bit antsy at times, diving into combos and flak. We'll see if Demon can make that happen. So I do like this move. He's stacking all the way back up on health files. It's going to make him a bit noisy, in other words. So I wouldn't say necessarily predictable, but ScrMz going to know exactly where Demon is at all times now because of all these vials he's grabbing. But it does now give him the ability to take a couple shots and stand in there. 100 armor, I think, got taken already. So you can see ScrMz running around now with 150 of his own. And that extra health now going to be so huge for Demon. He would basically be toast right now if he turned the corner and saw him. Now he can slow down the game a little bit, try to run. From ScrMz's perspective, now's the time to force a fight. He wants to just get in his face right now. He's got basically double the health and armor at this point. Just has to find him, and there he is up close. Pulls out the flak, chases him down to that bottom area. Oh, and there are the shot primaries coming out 5 in a row, I think that was. Taking him down. And that is one way to erase that health and armor lead, and that's kind of the risk you take. Again, we talked about Instagib. When you get in midair in this game, there's such a huge target. We see the revenge kill, though, and more critical there. Got the kill, also got the armor. Looks like he ate a grenade. So that'll erase much of that. Oh, no, he didn't grab it yet. Okay, gotcha. So maybe a smart play by ScrMz, going after the spawn kill first, knowing he had the armor behind him. Doesn't get the kill, so he backs up into it. That allows him to stay in here. Without that armor, he's already dead. Oh, but he goes into the link, and that's the second time in a row. ScrMz has gotten bit being extra aggressive. I don't know if Demon is explicitly noticing that pattern that we noticed of ScrMz being aggressive and trying to bait him into shots, but it's working out now. And ScrMz now looking at the clock. We're coming down to the 5-minute mark. Only down 2, but you certainly don't want to give up any silly kills by being extra aggressive right now.
5 minutes remaining.
Well, there's 3 primaries and a combo finisher. ScrMz answering right back saying, I can shock juggle too. And maybe more importantly, picks up that shock rifle. So we do see a lightning gun in the hands for Demon. ScrMz though gonna have shot. Knows exactly where he's going. One shot, he's gonna be living dangerously, coming around that corner versus flak. Backs into the 50, which is a good move. Oh, and just misses that opportunity for a combo. Instead does 0 damage. Desperately looking to start a fight, although to be honest with you, he doesn't have a huge armor stack here. 50 armor over 81 health. That's a smart play to circle back around, scoop up that shock, and then now get some vials. This is what we saw Demon doing earlier in the game. Never having downtime. Any time that you've got in between fights, you want to be building an advantage. Nice sniper, or nice, I should say, lightning gun there. Takes him down from across the map, but ScrMz, luckily for him, able to pick up that 50 right afterwards. So there you go, 150 armor there. You saw a completely uncontested grab. That could be huge. Keep an eye on what happens at this point. Fighting over the 50, but right now ScrMz just bulldozing everything. There comes that minigun. Oh, and he has to be careful. Maybe he's learning from his own mistakes here. Chasing down Demon, has eaten some flak and combos from around the corner. In situations just like this, he caught him hiding back by the damage amp area, and that's going to tie the game up, so Demon trying to be sneaky right there, ends up paying for it. This could be the go-ahead kill. There it is. Takes out the minigun of his own. 50 armor in his hands. And this is ScrMz's opportunity to try to put this one away. Just over 3 minutes to go. A couple more kills may be the gap he needs to build. And so that's another 50, or excuse me, another 100 armor that was relatively uncontested. You saw the rockets come down from above, so Demon did manage to do some damage to mitigate it. And pulls out the minigun, so interesting move, just breaking down his stack. He does manage to get another headshot kill, but ScrMz down to 68 health in a much more manageable position for Demon to try to re-engage. Did he get that lightning gun? Doesn't look like he got a lightning gun in his hand, so only link gun. No flak. He's going to be on the run with 35 HP and no real weapons to defend himself. It's going to be tricky. Might want to circle back around. Oh, and there is another headshot. Take a look at that. Yeah, 5 headshots now for ScrMz. Just dropping the hammer right now at the end of this game. Oh, the drop down minigun. Now a 4 frag lead with less than 2 minutes to go. You can get frags very quickly on this map. He's going to stay aggressive. Demon can catch him. Oh, if he had comboed that ball, that may have been his best chance. Instead, the fall away shock. That's going to take him out, and I think that may do it. ScrMz with 90 seconds to go, up by 5. Give you a quick look at the scoreboard here. But look at that. 5 headshots, 46% lightning gun. ScrMz just absolutely catching fire. I tried to say that his advantage was going to be flak and rockets. It certainly looked to be the case in the first couple maps. And he definitely answered the call this game.
One minute remaining.
So he's got 13 HP, but at this point he's just going to eat out. He's going to, eat some clock out of time. He's got 50 seconds left. I was about to say, does he have a chance to come around the corner and take him out? He can maybe. I've seen some crazy things happen on this map. Eating so much time, though, by running away, and I think Demon is just going to run out of time now. We're down to less than a minute to go. You can get 2-3 kills off the spawn in a row in this map. 4, though, in less than 30 seconds is going to be very tricky. And there it is. He finally gets 1 kill. He's going to look for the link gun spawn. Gets shock spawn. That's unfortunate for Demon because now he's going to be running in against a shock rifle instead of a link gun.
9, 8.
And that will be GG's coming out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Give you a quick look at the stats between the two. Again, huge lightning gun game there by ScrMz. 1,200 damage, 5 headshots, 42% accuracy. But a really back and forth match the whole time. We saw them on Airwalk and Ironic. Disconnect and get you back to main menu. So we'll take a quick look at the brackets before we fade out of this one. There we go. We will embiggen the brackets again for you. So there you go. That was your losers bracket semifinal. ScrMz coming back, taking it back against Alexandar, aka Demon. So ScrMz will move on to the lower bracket finals, and he will fight the loser of Skaven versus Ako. You can see that on the top side. That is your winners bracket final coming up, kind of whenever they schedule that. Possibly tomorrow. Keep an eye out for that. Of course, winner of that will move on to the grand finals undefeated and have that benefit of the advantage from the winners bracket. Loser will then face ScrMz in that lower bracket final. So Alexandar, aka Demon, he's going to end up with a 4th place finish. Not a bad showing in such a stacked tournament. Let's take that opportunity though. Roll over, see the first round. I mean, you can see so many names on the left side there. Just a huge tournament. So upwards, inching towards 100 viewers. Really appreciate that, y'all. Considering this was a relatively last-minute thing. I was planning to be at work still until we got the day off. Relatively last minute, or at least cut the second half of the day off. So really appreciate everyone for hanging out. Of course, like I say, myself, I'll be casting on this channel tomorrow at noon Eastern time. That's going to be 4 p.m. UTC. We've got a UT4 Blitz Cup going on. And then we do have, of course, UT Pro League action happening Sunday. That'll be on the Raise Your Edge Gaming channel. And I know there's still some other matches to go, as you can see in the bracket here. Keep an eye out on Twitch for that. You know, you can hang out in their Discord, and they will have all of that information for you. So as it is, as always, thanks to the players for showing up, playing this game. Thanks for all the admins for running it. Thanks for everyone for letting me know about this tournament and inviting me to come in here and kind of sharing it with everybody. And thanks you guys for hanging out this whole time, reacting quickly and jumping into the stream. This is among the biggest 2K4 streams I think I've ever had. So considering it was just one quick match, definitely really appreciate everyone for hanging out. Of course, anyone who followed, anyone who subbed, always appreciate that as well. VOD will be up on Twitch, also on YouTube/KoNX5 within a day or so. So if anyone ever wants to talk smack in the comments, that will be your opportunity. So I'm going to go back to enjoying my day and doing laundry and yard work and all the things I was supposed to do today that I promised my girlfriend. And I hope you guys enjoy your evening or afternoon or, whatever time of day is, whatever part of the world you hail from. Appreciate everyone for hanging out, and I will see you guys, tomorrow. Thanks, everyone.